Mike Lane is fascinated with liminal zones, transitional areas of chaos between two buttoned-down rational areas. I trust Mike will correct, no, augment my definition of the indefinable. John Alluisi has asked, why are possible explanations for the great unknown, provided by theoretical physicists, indistinguishable from those of hippies on acid? I once bought a book called The Dancing Woolly Masters to search for an answer to that question, but I never read it. I did read parts of an ancient book that says, for my ways are not your ways, and neither are my thoughts your thoughts, thus saith the Lord. Bertrand Russell said the lesser mind cannot comprehend the greater mind by subtending it, like the way you can measure the base of the Great Pyramid by successive placements of a foot ruler. My father, a dancing woolly master in his own right, told the story of Mrs. Doxey, who phoned him a week after she bought a Zenith TV from him, saying, I want you to pick up this Zenith you sold me, and bring me a Philco, to replace it. Why? Because I saw a commercial for a Philco TV, and it had a better picture than my Zenith. You saw a superior picture on a Philco TV, where? I saw the commercial on my Zenith. It showed a Philco playing the guiding light. He had never heard of Bertrand Russell, but Dad knew for certain that it is logically impossible for a Zenith TV to display a better picture than a Zenith TV is capable of displaying. We perceive an infinite universe using finite tools. To avoid a debate about whether the universe is infinite, I offer that when the 2,000-year-old atomic theory collapsed at Hiroshima, we had to finally accept an infinitude of scale. Human life is too short to waste another 2,000 years believing that electrons are elemental, and protons are not composed of still smaller components. As to infinitude in the larger direction, I offer this perspective. When I first saw a fluorite crystal, everything suddenly became clear to me. It looks just like the Great Pyramid, so fluorite must have some special meaning for planet Earth. I looked up fluorite on the periodic table, and its atomic number is 9. It has 9 electrons, like the 9 planets orbiting our Sun. Maybe our solar system is a single fluorite atom, and we exist in the toothpaste of the Supreme Being. We are not, after all, waiting for the next Big Bang. No, we are waiting for the Big Spit. I took the liberty of imposing a fluorite crystal on Mike's Sumanagashi painting of his grandfather's pier, because of the serendipity of the color match, and because the liminal zones defy our concretely defined suppositions, at least forcing us to question our finite perceptions, perhaps allowing us to achieve an intimation of what lies beyond our reach, which must necessarily exceed our grasp, according to Robert Browning, a more accessible compatriot of Bertrand Russell. Greater than why are possible explanations for the great unknown provided by theoretical physicists, indistinguishable from those of hippies on acid? Because there is a broad spectrum of adventurers who lie between the extremes of theoretical physicist and hippie on acid. There are those seekers like me who aspire to heaven, by hitting themselves in the head with a hammer, trying to break open the eggshell that contains them, along its liminal lines. And others, like me, who lie on that spectrum between Paul Dirac and Kerouac simply by storytelling,